Happy Labor Day weekend and welcome to the Art of Marx Trains, part 27. How these videos work is I wait for the opportunity where several of the same or similar items show up, and gives me an opportunity to compare and talk about them. I've got sampling of Derricks and Gantry cranes that Marx made, beginning with this little 412 derrick. The cab is typically orange or red. This one's pretty red. Sometimes they say wrecker on the side, sometimes they don't. This one has a red boom as well and a red base, and you recognize this from the 6-inch pre-war car. The supports are made from track elevators, and many times this base piece is missing. There's a little door on the back. It swivels manually. It says Marx. Sometimes the roofs are different colors. This one is black, which is probably the most common. I've seen white, and it seems like I've seen green, but I just can't remember. This one has a string. It's missing the hook, and it's just got a little affair here to lock the string in place and release it with this wire. So pretty cool item, and I assume that these were made pre-war and post-war. The next one I believe was probably post-war, and the difference is it has a similar base, but I've noticed that the base is spot welded instead of tab and slot like the 412. This is the 422. This one's a little bit rough. It has a little rust on the roof. Again, it's a similar base, not exactly the same, but very similar. The boom on this one is black, the house is red, the roof is peaked, and that's the 422. Here's another one, almost the same. Somebody's put a piece of chain or necklace to replace the string. A little bit better view of the house, similar to the 412, but just a different shape. Next is the plastic version. I believe this is about 1952, and this one's in really good shape. They're really fragile, so I'm surprised that it's lasted this long. I've got the original box, and that's probably why it did. This is the 0442, and you'll recognize the base from the water tower, and you recognize the cab from the plastic freight car, and it operates very similarly to the former sheet metal versions. Got a crank for the string, manual, rotate, and just to get a better look at it, turn it around. So that's the 0442. And I've saved the best to last. Back up so you can see the whole thing. This is the 1460 Gantry crane, made around 1955 to 57. And everything about this is deluxe. And it really is a great piece to collect and to operate. And what makes it really nice is it's mostly die cast. The top is die cast, the supports are die cast, the cranks are die cast. Notice that now we have a boom that moves up and down. You can turn that crank. It's similar to the Lionel version, only it's better. The hook goes up and down with that. And look at this, it's got a light. And the light runs on a wire, goes down in the corner, hooked to that terminal. And then this lug is grounded to the frame. So really deluxe. And if you can find one of these, I think you'd enjoy it. What would really be fun is to take these wheels and build a track so that you could slide it back and forth. Now you don't need a track, but it would be fun to have it run on a rail. So this is the 1460 Gantry crane, very deluxe. Let's take a look at the previous ones, and then I'll give you a quick slideshow at the end. Thanks for watching. Here's the 412, the 422, the 442, and the 1460. Thanks again.